surface strike was just absolutely spectacular. This is what this black bass fishing's all about.
Well, for the past 8 years, Untamed Tracks has been scouring the globe in search of the most pristine waters and professional fishing operations. And I truly think the Baia Sports Fishing Lodge here in Papua New Guinea is one of these special places. And personally for me, as a fly fisherman, I think this will be my biggest challenge yet. What do you reckon, Craig?
Well, I've got to tell you, mate, this is a trip that I've looked forward to for 20 years. I've read all the magazines, I've seen the videos, and the other thing for me is that this style of fishing, this jungle stream stuff, is just exactly what I love doing. To be honest with you, this is a trip that I'm really excited about. It's only a short flight to Port Moresby from either Sydney or Brisbane. Then a connecting flight over the Central Highlands takes us to Hoskins Airport on the island of New Britain. A quick drive through dense rainforest and palm oil plantations takes us to Kimby, where we stay overnight at the Liamo Resort before setting off early the next morning to Baia Village. Head guide and lodge owner Rickard employs local guides who know these waters intimately and offer a very professional service. Having spent a lifetime in this area, he knows exactly where to find the fish at any time of year.
New one? Yeah. So this should be good. Bang, bang, bang. There were just schools of these black bass everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. The biggest one we got about 12, 13 kilo.
That's it.
You guys want to have a drink before you freshen up?
No.
Okay, if you insist, then yeah.
Liamo Resort features a luxurious 2-floor building containing 22 bedrooms, 2 conference centres, an outdoor bar and eating area. 16 cottages have also been established amongst the lush gardens.
Oh, thank you very much.
The bar and restaurant area have open ocean views and is a great spot to sit back, have a cold drink and spin some fishing yarns.
Like this infrastructure, these roads, are they built primarily for the plantations or?
These roads are built to allow the transport of palm oil. Yeah. Palm oil and logging. We've managed to keep the logging out of that area because of the lodge. So hopefully if everything's successful, it'll stay like that. Travelling time will be about 4 hours. And then another hour by boat.
So no roads into the actual village?
No roads into Baia Village.
Baia Village is located on the northern side of New Britain Island and is one of the most remote fishing lodges of its type in the South Pacific.
Baia Sports Fishing Lodge has all the luxuries of home. We've got 6 bedrooms upstairs, all twin share. So we can accommodate up to 12 people. Our boats are also custom made to suit as many guests as we have. It's high-set lodge overlooking the ocean. Perfect place after a hard day's fishing to have a cold beer. 5 minutes out from the lodge, you're in 300 foot of water. 15, 20 minutes, you're in 1,000 foot of water. There's a lot of pelagics ranging from yellowfin, trevally, mackerel, and all the reef fish you can think of. But the lodge has been set up primarily for the fisherman who wants to catch spot tail and black bass. This is the only place where you can catch them. The spot tail bass prefer fresh running water, clear water with rapids running into a big pond. That's where the big ones tend to congregate. Whereas the black bass seem to prefer the brackish water at the mouth. The favourite for catching spot tails and blacks is surface lures, poppers like this skitter pop. As you can see, it's been smashed. They love surface lures.
thing that I was really interested in is the life cycle of the bass. Do you know what they do?
With the life cycle of the bass, there's actually not much we know about it. What we don't know is where they breed, what time of the year they breed. We don't know how fast they grow. You never see any small bass in schools like you do with a barrow. We started a tagging program to find out a bit more about it, but we would really like to know where they breed and when.
Being such a remote area and there being so many fish, your tag returns would be pretty low, wouldn't they?
We haven't had any back yet.
Yeah, it's a good sign. It's a good sign there's a lot of fish.
There is a lot of fish.
Yep. Buddy! Yes! That was awesome. Absolutely. Little pink thing underneath the snag here. Bang, straight away, smashed it, wrapped around the snag, released himself and whooshka. Yeah.
That's a big fish.
I was working that popper down along the edge of the snag there, and this fish just came out and just slammed it, and I had to pull him out from under the log a couple of times. Luckily they haven't got a lot of stamina, the old bass, but they go hard when you first hook them. I've waited 20 years for a fish like that. Well, what else can you say about a trip like that? To see those huge bass come thundering out of those snags and belt those surface poppers, it's just an experience of a lifetime. But it wasn't just the fishing either, the food. Most nights we caught our own food, whether it was lobsters off the reef or fish or some vegetable from the forest. Just an amazing trip.
I totally agree with you, Craig. Rickard and his team at Baia Sports Fishing Lodge have shown us an amazing week of fishing. And we hope you can join us one day on what is a unique fishing adventure.